Luis La Sombra Castillo.
In a tier of their own. The 29-year-old was born. Register him for formal sign language training. A saintly man willing to help develop an informal from the government contacted him about whether Castillo was being record of 31-6. Tonight, he gets a
Muro John MJ Akhmad Ali.
Then recapturing those belts. Over the last year and a half, 2 straight since his upset loss at the hands of Marlon Tapalev that fight, and the litigation surrounding that fight here in Japan. But now, Akhmadaliev has won.
Luis La Sombra Castillo. Muro John MJ Akhmad Ali.
A sus esquinas.
On the schedule later this year in Japan for Luis Akhmadaliev or anyone from. You see right
and punching off the angles. The hard style that
Carlo late last year, and a big right hook connects. Castillo, as we mentioned, facing his CEO for a world title. Stopped in 5 rounds in that.
You know, self in position where Castillo it's just MJ knowing how to be in position.
Some of the very plans after he scores knockout victories. 10 seconds here of the by champion MJ Akhmadaliev.
You know, I think that first round was just MJ.
Round 2 underway.
Steele's bringing to the table. I think you're going to see MJ be a little.
Steele lives and trains in Hickapilly. We've seen the Cuban national team take a trip over there to train. It's become a retreat for a lot of fighters who are looking. Forehead action all the time.
Well, you know,
there's some jeers from the crowd here already. They can be a little bit unforgiving.
You know, with these angles, creating angles, but he's not firing.
One left hand in the body there. That's one of his signature shots.
Yeah, but what I see now is I see Castillo getting a bit more comfortable now.
A little bit of a precursor.
If you're scoring the round, it's like, what do you like more? Castillo's the one. Yeah, MJ's looking for that perfect shot. That's a good counter, right-handed.
Castillo working with what he's been kid form of sign language. And if you look closely, during the round, he'll kind of bang on the canvas to create.
Smart. You know, you want to have codes. You know, that's something that I used to do.
Found a way to communicate without, despite.
With Diaz's corner once is they want him to be more busy. You know, more, and I think that, you know, MJ's just looking for that perfect shot.
Identical styles, obviously, but obviously came from the same school, and it.
You know, it's a hard shot, and the thing is,
oh, good shot there from.
You know, it can put you in a position where you shot. Corey, is that the way they throw it for is he applying more pressure. Just has to let his hands go a little more.
Round 3. Huge left hand there.
A good job staying in rhythm with MJ. Landing a good shot here and there.
Well, curiously, I
noticed it as soon as he landed it, he kind of shook it off. It's not Toho Castillo, and that's what knocked Castillo off balance. Right there, he lands a good straight left.
That would be a radical change to this fight. Turn here with regards to Akhmadaliev and that left hand.
And you know, the problem here with MJ is he's you know, especially when you have a fight lined up off the movement. You know, he makes Castillo miss, but
left hand. Castillo coming back. It's been now close to a minute and a half since Akhmadaliev hook immediately before it. Look there from Akhmadaliev and a couple left hands.
Busy with the combinations. You know, He's closing
there as well.
I think, and let his hands go. Stay in the pocket right there. That was.
With this amount of movement that we're seeing from Castillo for Akhmadaliev as he finds that left hand to the body.
But you could just see it in his face, in his body language. He did get hit with the body shot.
Will not be
by an overhand left. And MJ throws a nice right hook, followed Castillo in that round. Castillo is he's not comfortable, and
obviously for Ahmad can do that will make someone say, okay, you're
movement. And when I say that, I mean, you know, Castillo misses, no counter from MJ. So it's wasted movement.
From Akhmadaliev, lights the table with that right hook. Clubbing left hand, let's throw them. Like, they work so well. I mean, he has
off that. You know, MJ makes Castillo miss.
Section of Luis Castillo, who came back with a left hook of his own. There's that left hand to the body again. Could make something happen, and there it is. I don't know how Castillo was up on
the shot so powerful because you can't brace for the shot. Nice. And the thing is that he's firing the shot, throwing a shot. It's the worst.
For Akhmadaliev to close the show. MJ Akhmadaliev.
And right here is where I want to see MJ.
Looking for that same shot. Now throws the right hook to the body.
You know, MJ needs to cut that corner.
Those right hooks to the body that he's starting to throw here, that might help with that.
George.
Nice left hand again there from
self-position, throw his shots. You know, he put us to take Castillo out of there. Look at that.
There's canvas. It's Castillo who comes back with a nice right hand.
And crispy left hand around the corner. It was a nice short left away like this. Because look, man.
Benefit of the doubt that he's fighting this way because of the level of competition. At the same time, not declared a knockdown, but that last knockdown, like, he's not concerned about what the result.
I give Castillo the opportunity to land a lucky shot. Yeah, but you know what, man? You don't play with your food, especially when you have such a guy that's vulnerable in front of you. You can. It's too much. Where I think the ref has stopped the fight.
It feels like he could end this one, knowing he has a fight on the books for September.
Or a headbutt could happen, a clash, you know, where you get cut.
To hammer home your point there. Back comes Akhmadaliev.
He's landing the shots. Look at that, nice uppercut. Nice.
Antonio Diaz waving him in, telling him to apply a little bit more pressure. And that'll do it for the round. Round 8 begins here. Massive right hook there from Akhmadaliev.
Some guys have the killer instinct, some guys don't.
Once again, it was temporarily halted by the Castillo. Blood now again, you see it flowing now onto his chest as well. Corner, but that left hand just opened up that stride.
He wants to land the perfect shot. That's a good shot. He wants to land the perfect shot. So 3 lands, that's what matters. That's what pro boxing's about. Combination, the 1-2 sets up the 3. So who cares if the 1-2...
Akhmadaliev was landing at will here in the 8th.
Punches together.
Straight left hand again.
So he's in position to punt.
2, 3, skid 4. And they keep reining in as...
And MJ could have done this 3 rounds ago.
Is on uncertain legs right now and a big uppercut.
About time.
Even casual in hitting here tonight.
He's an accurate puncher. Good footwork. Dangerous when he lets his hands go. When he's throwing combinations like right here, throwing out some big combinations, man, he can stand up and get a guy out of there.
Knockout victory
When you got a guy hurt, just get him out of there right away. You know.
Murodjon MJ Ahmad Ali.